Hi, my name is Jason Fox, and this is just a quick update of what 2017 has been like for me in my transition and what 2018 is going to have in store for me. And first of all, we're going to talk about the title of the video, how I've been on testosterone injections for about 10 months now. As you know, I was using the testosterone gels previously, and I was doing that for about a year and a half almost until I had to stop because some weird circumstances. The house me and my parents were renting got sold, so we were homeless for about 9 months, and that was pretty hard to deal with in terms of my medication. Like, I didn't have regular access to a shower, so I couldn't use the gels properly because you need to use that on clean skin or else it won't absorb. So at that point, you're just wasting medication basically. And then it's like really inconvenient because it's got like the consistency of hand sanitizer and the same alcohol smell to it. So just using it was kind of a pain in the butt, as convenient as it is um, to start. And probably just thought I do have a tattoo. I got this done in September 3rd, and it was actually really cool. It took about 4 hours to get it done, and it was kind of fun. I got to listen to metal music and chill in a shop, and it was hand drawn by the artist. It was really great. I will leave the link to the artist and the studio down in the description. Um, and also, going to be having surgery coming up on January 22nd. Don't know if I've already mentioned that or not. And so, because we did have to change my dosage from the original 50 milligrams to 70, I don't know what's going to be happening with my dosage now that I'm going to be having surgery. I don't know if we're going to lower it or what's going on. But that'll be fun to try to figure out and get that tuned in. My count was actually fairly low, which is why we raised it to begin with. And that was, I believe, raised in August, just before my birthday. And yeah, I'm 25 now. Yay. Old fart. And other than that, I do have that surgery that's coming up. My chest surgery is being done somewhere between June and October. Uh, like I said, I did get to pick who actually did it, or who is going to do it, I should say. And so I had the opportunity of choosing to go out to Victoria, which would have been just fine in other circumstances, but I live in Vancouver, so the travel out there, and because it's only a day surgery, the travel back would be quite an experience, to say the least. And from there, I would also have to possibly worry about then getting a hotel room and how I would handle being possibly alone for that. When if I just stay in the Vancouver area, I could get it done a little bit longer, but it would be less of an ordeal to get home. I do have means of transportation to get, from there back to my apartment, and so I don't have to worry about it as much. And I do have people who can come and take care of me if I need that. In which case, it would be very difficult for them to travel all the way up to Victoria just to help me out if I need it. So I decided to go with Dr. Bowman for that surgery. He does have uh, the lady that he trained to be able to do this surgery. Like, she was his apprentice for a while. I can't remember her name, but she does work in his office, and there but I could have gotten it done from her, but because I hadn't seen any examples of her work online, I believe she is a recent graduate, like only about like a year or two ago. So there's not many examples of her work out there, and I know that Dr. Bowman is tried, tested, and true. I have seen pictures of his surgery results for like years, and so being able to get my surgery done from him is, I guess it's just a little bit more comforting, uh, for lack of a better term. Just because like I've just seen the stuff that he's done, and I've read the reviews, so that's exciting. And yeah, so two surgeries, and then I've only got to worry about keeping up with my medication from here on out because I can't miss any days anymore because I don't have the baseline of estrogen to help my body if I miss a couple if I miss like a dose of tea for whatever reason, because I have to artificially have the hormones for the rest of my life at this point. So without those, there could be potential consequences to my system and everything else, which is, I mean, it's a little nerve wracking, but I mean, it's life at this point. I'm also considering, because I am having surgery, I am going to have to start a healthier regimen of eating and working out, especially when it comes to my chest muscles, so that way when I do have the chest surgery done, the the double incision scars can be more easily at a much more natural position, I guess, like following the pectoral muscle. So it's gonna be an adventure, but I mean, I think I'm up for it. This is going to be so far one of the most stable and productive years that I will have had in my 25 years of existence, which is, I mean, it's great. It's cat butt. Um, so yeah, I am. I'm really looking forward to it. And I think I'm talking at a slightly lower tone than usual. I think it's because I'm still a little bit tired. But if I talk normally, I'm a little bit like more up here just because it's a bit more comfortable. But I can push my voice actually still considerably lower than that, which is kind of exciting, and I can't wait to see how much lower it gets over time. And hopefully after surgery, it'll be the first steps to achieving Mountain Man. So that way I can do the when I was a little girl bit, which will be a lot of fun, I think. And oh shoot, not only that, but my sister is pregnant, so I'm going to be an uncle, which is pretty exciting. I do like kids. I don't want any of my own, but I do like just kids. And I hope that I'll be able to be there for her now that I'm more financially stable. So, I'll be able to be there for my sister and be there for little Delilah when she's born. It's gonna be so great. Cool. That's everything, and see ya in the next video, whenever that happens to be. It'll probably be a surgery update video, just a mashup of just me heading to surgery and maybe a little bit of the after process. Probably vlogging from a hospital bed. I don't want to turn into a vlogger, but hey, you never know. Okay, peace.